Good morning. I thought I would take a minute to show you this technique I've been using to make the RBG goblets dissent collars. I actually started out my idea using a push mold kind of situation that I was going to push a piece of clay into this and then attach it to my goblet. And I realized that it was really bulky and I was losing sleep about it, which is kind of funny. So I came up with plan B, which is to do a carving. It's called Scrafitto. So I paint a black underglaze on my clay and then I scratch the design in the underglaze. I like my cups to be nice and smooth, and I really like the experience of the person holding it to be thoughtful. So I think about where your hand's going to be and how it feels to hold the cup in your hand. My mom was adamant on me putting ears on these cups because her ears are so prominent, but I think that I like them without the ears because I like the smoothness of the cup, and it's not really a sculpture of RBG, it's just a hint of RBG. So I'm going to show you a quick demo on how I did the Scrafitto. I use this little tool. You can kind of see the end there. This one's dirty, but it's a little wire tool that I use to carve. So I have these cups already made. I've painted them with the black underglaze, and then I go in and carve the design. I'm hoping the angle's right on this, but I think we'll be okay. So I just go in and I'm scratching a layer off of the underglaze as I go around. And I think, one of these things that is nice to come out of sharing how I do this thing is, people a lot of times at like an art fair will be like, how long did it take you to make that? This stuff takes a really long time. And when you're making art and it's really thoughtful and you've put a lot of time into what you're doing, it's really my entire lifetime. That's how long it took me to make this. I have a little button here that I made. And actually, truth be told, I made all these cups with that stamped out collar that I showed you before, this one. They all had this on there. And I realized that I didn't like it. I have 20 of them. And I pulled all that collar off. And now I'm doing it the second way. But I think it takes a whole lifetime to make art, because I couldn't make what I'm making even a month ago, because every month I'm learning something new and I'm having different experiences in my life, and that all becomes a part of my art and who I am. So it's important that we value these things, because people that make art are really selling a piece of themselves, and it's a pretty beautiful thing if you can get past the price tag. Anyway, so this is the scratching. Here's my dissent collar. It's actually a pretty cool process. I kind of find it pretty meditative to make the design. Sit here and just scratch it off. I was kind of excited when I remembered that I could use Scrafitto to do this, because I think it's a nice cleaner look. There she is. I've already painted a little bit of her skin tone on here. Now I'll go back with more underglaze and give her some for little sweet little lips she has. I'll paint in her eyes, her eyebrows, and then the black glasses. I don't have any of those done to show you, but that's the RBG goblet, and I have 20 of these. I'm going to be asking anyone that buys these cups from me to make a donation to her, one of her favorite charities. And that's all. Go be wonderful and take care of your people. It's a tough time right now.